opponent. I say we. We have patiently waited for Gwent to find us an opponent. A Scoia'tael. Playing the Scoia'tael. Guerrilla tactics. Move a unit to the other row. If it's an enemy, damage it by 1. So is this going to be a movement deck? We'll keep the heat wave there. We don't want either of you. Okay, we have our scenario. Which is a good thing. We don't have everything else. Like, we don't have Simulus, so we don't have Banadine.
Just for you, love.
We don't have a way of getting it. Right, melee. At the end of your turn, boost a random unit in your hand by 1. Do I have Geralt? Like, there's a lot of hand boosting that's going to be going on. I could banish it, but it just feels really early to banish it. If I don't, it's going to be here for like 5 turns, and it's going to, you know, effectively be worth 5 boost. I could try killing it with something like this. That's going to be 5. So let's play the scenario.
Do you hear? They approach.
So if I play, I don't know, this thing, it'll do 3 damage to it. And I play that thing, it'll do 3 damage to it. Resilience. Spawn and play a Cat Witcher Adept, Cat Witcher, blah blah blah. Order, move 3 allied units to the other row. At the end of your turn, move self to the other row and damage a random enemy unit on the opposite row by 1. So it's going to be a movement deck. Move 3 allied units to the other row. This doesn't do anything except give them extra movement stuff. And maybe they'll reset that. I mean, I could try and kill this thing. That's maybe something to do. If I damage it by 1, and then I can... 1, 2, no. Damage it by 1, then do the archer.
I never miss.
So that should be... Well, that's for chapter 1. I mean, I still want that thing to die. So I need to work out a plan on how to get that to die. I could play the tactic. Damage 3 enemy units by 2. Then move them to the range row. That seems powerful. 3 units by 2 is 6. I suppose it's the same cost as a Geralt. In fact, it's more expensive in terms of provision. What are we doing? We want to try and kill this thing, because he's getting a lot of hand boost from it. Can we do that? I mean, we could just lock it. No. Do not lock something with Veil. We could damage it a lot with this thing as well. So we can do like 3 damage to this. I mean, it's not useful. We're doing it to that one because the next one comes along and does 7 damage. So we'll, you know, use one of these things. He has a dwarf which he's using and gaining resilience. Whenever you play a dwarf, boost self by 1. I mean, but I could just kill him, right? Or lock him. Like, I could lock that thing and still try and kill this thing. I do need to play another elf, though, at some point. So... what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to play this guy. He's an elf. So I was going to do 7 damage. I could just do it to him. No, we're doing it to this guy.
I will litter the forest with your bones.
Oh, and sure, we'll do this guy. So we'll stop him boosting that thing. Now he passes. Slightly annoying that he's still got 2 resilience things on the table. I could play down to 4 cards. If you... Resilience is a status, yes, so you can't... Locking it doesn't help. It's still going to do that. Well, I could play Alyssa now, but let's just pass. By playing them next, it bleeds him a bit more. Heist and Sinless, great cards to have. We don't need Waylay. We don't need Waylay. We could have done with the other guy popping his head out. So I go first. So we want to shuffle a special card.
Know that I was trained by Clara Larissa de Winter herself.
And still don't understand why I'm only getting one of those. Move self to the rightmost position and throw, then boost unit to the left by 1, which in this case isn't anything. But it will be soon. Don't really want to... I mean, I can heist at this turn. Because it has Echo. So it will go to the top of my deck next time. And I can also lock that. Boost the unit to the left by 1. Also moves it to the other row, which is maybe not what they want. I don't know.
Humans are not to be trusted.
I feel if they got some movement thing going on, this might help. Again, I was doing this to kind of push, but they have something on the melee row. Move self to the range row, then heal self. So they've got their... Maybe that was a better lock target. But I can redeploy because he's a bandit. Move units to the row. Okay, so he skipped the healing part. And he boosted it. Okay. So I can replay this guy.
An ill wind blows.
Unlock it. And it's moved to the other row. If that helps. I don't know. Oh, I need to actually play a card. Which card was I going to play? I didn't work this without. Temperature enemy. Boost allied unit. No, that's hand boosty. Could have got rid of that guy, but...
Yeah, I work for the police. Better than working for humans.
So again, he's playing cards he may not be wanting to play. I could damage that by 1. No, it wouldn't be enough. I could just lock him. I just keep... Oh no, he's doomed. So I could purify this guy, then play him and lock it. And I'm going to want to purify the guys on on the next turn. So I could just pass, or I could play that and then that's 2 damage. Sure, let's do that. Yeah. Oh, I should have replayed one of those. Well, anyway. If I replayed him, I would have been able to... Yeah, because he's a soldier. Yeah, I could have got rid of one of these guys.
That's right. I like Hollywood style.
How did you bring him back? You just have another one of him. Maybe. I don't know how, though, because I thought that's the 3rd one you've played. You got one for free. Okay. I mean, we're equal in points. So it will force him to play a card, will it? Because there's no other things in play. I think he's forced to play another card. Oh no. Because of the cat witcher. Well, anyway. We're going to the final round. So we get Heist back. We don't want Waylay. No, we need to... Well, that will do. Did I use the Purify? No. So this has an order. Damage an enemy unit by 3 at the end of your turn. If the order's not used, boost a random non-neutral unit in your hand by 1. So he's got more hand boosty stuff. That's fine, I guess. We're going to... play Heist. I guess. As an opener. We're then going to try and get out Vanadine. I think. Whenever an enemy unit moves, damage it by 1. Whenever... Oh no, he's put it on the range row. Whenever an allied unit moves, boost it by 1. Okay. That's going to be annoying. It's very much a movement deck he has. I could play the Trickster. Because this thing may not be boosted. Unless he's going to boost it in some other way. Is there a reason why I would play that? If I need to play this now, I think I should have enough turns.
Dreadfully sorry. Silly me.
It's also good because it's put it on this row. That was maybe slightly unintentional, but... I mean, it made him use up one of these things. He's also meant he's boosted it. It makes me think this is quite key to his thing, so I could decide to heat wave it.
Upon which your kind dies.
Whenever moved, damage a random enemy unit by 2. Oh right, and he moved it. Again, I think he would wait for these, because probably he has more cards like this, doesn't he? What I don't want him to do is... to kill my Vanadine. Well, when that gets to 9, I can kill it, but... It could be a dangerous move to play it now, but I kind of need to play it now. I'm going to put you on this row.
This is our land.
And we have to put 2 things back.
You're not welcome here.
Well, we'll keep that rather than that. And we need the Simless. Unless we don't put that away. That could be key in this. Like, I've now removed my control. And he's got a lot of things that I kind of need to be controlling. Maybe I should have kept my control and ignored my whole Waylay plan. Because I don't have enough cards here to, like, keep throwing back and stuff. Right, so we'll replay you.
As you command, Daisy.
Get those two back, which they immediately come back in here. And now we need to purify on the melee row.
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
So it means I'll at least be able to play one of those. But got 5, so I will have 7, which means a 21 point damage plus 21 points if he can stay alive. Or 40 points. Well, she's gone. Okay, so we can redo this because he's not doomed.
Dwan will not be heard.
Push those two back. I won't be able to play it again, so do I just start playing the Waylays now? I think so. Play all copies. Yeah, go on.
You are no lumen.
Right, so we'll get rid of this guy first, because he's moving around and being annoying.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand. Elren has shown us the way.
Apparently I was doing it too slow for him. And he decided that he didn't like it. Well, hey. Give him the GG anyway. So is that rank 11 complete? Cool. Rank 10. We need to change journey. Maybe I should just change it now. Otherwise, I won't get the boost. And we have our new mosaic. The Avalak avatar. Thank you. So we need to change our thing, because apparently that's what we do to that guy. Otherwise, we'll forget. So this is why we're changing journey now. Just, alright, every time. And at some point later, I'll do all the keys. Journey list. I don't know, just go to this guy. You mean Geralt? Yeah, I mean Geralt. Right, and then we'll start another one. Hoping that it'll be a bit quicker to give me an opponent. We can hope. It's been slow. It continues to be slow. You would think that if there's two people around the same level that they would be able to easily match them, but just like this person and this person. Maybe there's no one playing at this level. But there must be. How's everyone doing out there on this Friday? We have found someone. It's fine, we don't have to do small talk. You are saved. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, and if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.